Hello everyone, Shadefire here, and today I'm taking a first impressions look at Doom 64 on the PC for the first time officially. This is the port of Doom 64 that was released on the same day as Doom Eternal, and I've been meaning to take a look at it, but, other stuff has been coming out as well. Now, I have played one of the fan ports of this game, Doom 64 EX, which I did a Till First Death run on, though that's all I played of it, I haven't completed it or anything. And I never played the original N64 Doom 64, so this game is still fairly mysterious to me. But I want to check this out and kind of see how it fares. I'm going to go with the third difficulty here. It's funny that people say that this is the game that is kind of the true Doom 3. When, from what I know about this game, it really does kind of sit as a transition point between Doom 2 and Doom 3, in that it's a bit more horror-themed, a bit more spooky and atmospheric, and obviously Doom 3 went full-on there with that. I think I have too much FOV. Okay, we got Berserk. Can we change the FOV here? Video. What about display? It always seems weird to me when there's a separate video and display options. Field of view. Let's pull it back a little bit. This is Doom, not something more modern that needs a big FOV. So this port doesn't have free mouse look, it's just the standard Doom fixed location with auto-locking. But I think that's fine, You can probably add that in pretty easily with mods. But yeah, this is a very different game from Doom 1 and 2, and I mentioned it before, but I did recently replay through Doom 2, so that's still kind of fresh in my head, how that plays. And this is a bit more kind of slow-paced. I mean, listen to this music. There's no rockin' like metal midis. This is just atmosphere music. Still got these like claymation sprites though from the N64 version, which is good. That's what Doom 64 is. It has a very different look from the first two games. And I guess it's using a fully 3D environment, right? This is not like fake 3D. It's polygonal environments with sprite characters. I do actually like the way the shotgun looks in it. It's kind of basic, but I think it's got its own thing going on. We still got to do the sprint across gaps because there's no jumping. Alright, secret armor. So I don't remember how far I got in my first death run. I think it was like the 3rd level before I died. I would like to play through this, I'd probably play through the whole game after doing this video. But it's one of those games where I was like, no, I'll wait until I do a first impressions before actually playing it on my own. That thing that delays me from playing so many games I buy. Or at least the excuse I give myself for the delay. Alright, I do remember this double-bladed chainsaw. Keycard. Seems a bit more effective. I think this one actually does, if I remember from the wiki, it does more damage than the one in Doom 1 and 2. Did seem to kill that pinky a little faster. I actually don't know the entire weapon loadout of this game, though. I think it's mostly the same as Doom 2. I don't know if there's a super shotgun, though. I do know that there is the Unmaker, which reappears in Doom Eternal, that you have to, build out of multiple parts, and it gets stronger with each piece you find. Alright. Don't even know why that door needs to lock. Oh, right. I kind of remember this map being awful. It's just you can't zoom it out. It's always this tight in. This seems also a bit easier than Ultraviolence, this 3rd difficulty. Maybe I should have gone with the 4th one, but then again, this is the 1st level. Can't exactly judge a Doom by its E1M1. Okay, where do we see that blue door? Apparently it was over here. No? Oh, it's a secret door. Weird that the lighting shows up on the map, but I guess the map is just a direct, like, overhead view of the polygonal walls. You know, despite the atmospherics and everything, this definitely still moves just as quickly as regular Doom. I think me going slower is more just like a mindset thing, where I'm like, oh, I gotta be cautious, you never know what's gonna be around the next corner. When really, I could just, like, sprint through and blast everything. However, this is the maximum speed. There's no, like, hold shift to sprint like there is in the original. Well, according to this, there's a door here. I'll probably open that door. Lock myself in. This is not good. I was gonna make a joke about me saying this game was kind of easy so far, but really that was my own fault for stupid positioning where I was like, let me just back against the wall before trying to shoot them. This looks like a room that would have a secret door. I mean, I was gonna switch to my pistol to save a bit of ammo, but got maximum shotgun ammo right now, so I guess I don't need to. Okay, full health. And F6 is still quick save. That's nice. They didn't change that. It does seem that they attack you from a bit further out. You see that pinky get crushed into goop? Like, they don't have to get quite as in your face to actually hit you. But yeah, I gotta love these lighting effects, because you couldn't really do that in Doom 2 originally. You could probably do it in GZ Doom now, but this game definitely is a bit of a visual upgrade from those, aside from the claymation models, which I know some people don't like. They're not as square as the original sprites. They're kind of smoothed, but I think they have their own distinctive style. I think that was an imp. Also, is that just imp butthole? Is that a face full of imp butthole right now? They're like, oh, the Kako demons have buttholes, so let's give more monsters buttholes. I don't think this was developed by id, though, if I remember correctly. I think this was around the time where they had started working on Quake. Or maybe even Quake was out already by then? I don't have the times all internalized in my head for when this stuff was released. Okay. This shows me there's a megasphere somewhere. Thanks, I guess. I mean, I'm not looking to get all the secrets. But I feel like there was a door back here that I missed. It's not that one. Is it this one? Oh, I guess I did already go in here. Yeah, okay, this just leads to the conveyor belt. Wrong blue door. That leads back to the start of the level. Alright, I guess we're good. I just felt like there was a path that I skipped when I opened that pinky door. This one, maybe? No, this just leads down here. I don't know. Anyway, let's just carry on to the next level. a shame that they don't have the classic music, but this is a neat screen with that demon in the back. I think that's supposed to be the demon mother, who's like the boss of this game. Also, with Doom Eternal, they kind of made this definitely canon, taking place between Doom 2 and Doom 3, I think? Possibly after Doom 3. There seems to be some contention about where Doom 3 fits into the timeline, but Doom Eternal has basically connected them all together as being in the same continuum. Which Doom 2016 already kind of implied. There's definitely imps over there. But I don't think I can get over there. They look a little more intimidating. Don't like this hallway. Ooh. Did I find a secret? Looks like a secret. Chain gun. You know, if I had to pick a weapon from the original Doom games that I like the least, it's probably the chain gun. Just because it's not very interesting. You know, it's essentially just the better pistol. And doesn't really do anything too unique of its own. I mean, it stun locks certain enemies, so that's good, but I don't know, it doesn't feel as interesting as the rest of the arsenal. That's also because Doom has a lot of good weapons. You know, I wouldn't say the chain gun's bad, it's just not very interesting to me. So I like the design of this one better. What's this? Oh, light amplification goggles. I always thought those were kind of a shitty power-up in the original. You know, they couldn't do the cool lighting effects, but they still had dark rooms in the original Doom. What is this? Weird, like, shifting light bowls. Nope. Can't get back there. Berserk. You know, I never used to know that Berserk lasts the entire level. I think, like a lot of people, I just assumed that it only lasted for as long as the screen effect lasted. You know, the red screen, but it actually does just last to the end of the level. And it doesn't insta-kill all enemies, it just does a bunch of damage, which I also didn't know when I was a kid. I thought it's like, oh, you know, for as long as the red screen lasts, you can just gib anything that you can reach with your fists. Did we go in here? No. Nope, this is where we came from. Alright. Let's open this door. I don't know what's up with these weird cubes. Something is definitely going to open when we grab that middle. Doom is kind of predictable with its ambushes. It's like, oh, there's the thing in the middle of the room that I need. I wonder if the room is going to fill with enemies as soon as I take it. Oh, it teleported. Okay. Can I teleport? No. It got darker. I can't reach any of these. Just have to wait till it comes back to the middle, I guess. Ow! That's a cool room. Alright. 2 of them are just crush you traps. 3 of them. And then the middle one does something. I think it lowers it. Yeah, it does. You gotta be quick, though. Just want to make sure that there actually isn't a sprint, and this is the maximum speed. Nope. Not controller, I just want bindings. Speed is space, okay. So you can sprint, it's just not shift for some reason. You do go a little bit faster, but it's not that noticeable. It's definitely not Doom noticeable between walking and running. And then a bunch of imps appeared. Okay, maybe not a bunch, but 2. And that's probably everything that's in here, right? We got the card we needed. I really wish I could open the whole map. I feel like that's something they could have done for the port. Is have a full map. Or at least one you can zoom out on. Okay, that's where we started. Can't get to those imps from here. But I think we did see another blue door somewhere. I can't get across. Oh, I could have sped. I already forgot that I could do that. Ow. Oh, we actually had to come down here. I thought that was just an extra thing. The shotgun does seem about as effective as the original one. Okay, those are still active. Thought they had stopped. Sprint into the light. I might have actually died to those, or a crusher somewhere in this level, in the original video. This should lead me to a secret, I think. And that secret seems to be more imps. And also rockets, so there must be a rocket launcher in one of these secrets. I don't trust these things. Oh. Phantoms, or specters. Pretty early in the game to have specters, though. Okay. Grab the supercharge. Those folks just materialized. I suppose that's the equivalent to Doom monsters just teleporting in. It just doesn't have the green effect. The fuck was that sound? I'm not really sure why we would want to activate that. Alright, the door just opened on its own. Oh. It actually smashed the floor open for us. I thought we just activated a trap and it didn't really do anything else. Okay, so we still don't have the yellow key card, so there's no point going back to the start. We still haven't seen a sergeant equivalent. Or a shotgun guy. Are those just conveyor belt stairs? So yeah, you really can just play this at the original Doom speed. fast enough to run directly into a fireball. Okay, we've already been out there. I think the pistol design is not as good, though. It just seems like more like a generic 1911 here. Whereas the original pistol was big and chunky, like a sci-fi pistol. There's the yellow key card. So, it looks like we need to jump across these. Oh, there's a teleporter. Maybe not. Maybe this will just lead us to where we need to go. Okay. I think that's all that's in here. Some of these look like there are secret doors, but they're actually just like little vents in the ground, or dents in the walls. Okay, well, we got the yellow key card, so we can go back to the start. I think it's this way. Didn't actually look at what else is down here. The crushers, and the teleporter just leads back up. So now we can go in here. Gatling gun actually seems to do a little bit less damage than it does in the main, or the originals. Okay, that says exit, but yeah, we can't just activate the exit itself. Is this it here? Yep. A little off to the side from the signs, but alright. 100% kills, 100% items. 0% secrets. Does that mean there were no enemies or items in the secrets, or that just there were no secrets? Alright, well, I think we don't need to go too much farther, because, you know, if you haven't seen Doom 64, this is what it is. And also, there's the super shotgun, so that answers my question. And these are a new kind of imp, which I don't remember what they're called, but I do remember reading about these. They're really not that disguised, though. But in the darker hallways, I imagine they're quite a bit harder to see than in this brightly lit green one. So yeah, this feels good to play, you know? I definitely think that Night Dive have done a good job with this port, as they usually do. What is this? I don't know what we just witnessed. Wait. Does the super shotgun use its own amp? No, I guess not. How did I end up with 17 shotgun ammo before we started this level? Seems alright. Though I don't know if it's the intent or not, but it also does look like it's sawed off this time. Because eventually, in all of the 3D Dooms that have the super shotgun, it's a sawed off, whereas in the original, it was very clearly a full-length double-barrel shotgun. I always thought that was a weird change. But maybe they thought it just wouldn't look as good in 3D to have a giant double-barrel shotgun on screen. Doom 3 doesn't even have a super shotgun, at least not until the expansion, which, as I've mentioned before, is the only part of Doom 3 I've played. I've never played the original. Well, I probably played about an hour and a half of Doom 3. I think when you first fight Kako demons is when around I played till. But I wanted to save it for a blind playthrough at some point, because, you know, it is kind of the black sheep of the Doom series. Even though it doesn't seem like a bad game on its own, it's just, again, people were expecting it to be arcadey action Doom, and they went more of a straightforward, at the time, modern FPS. But yeah, I think we'll stop here before I get too much deeper here, because I could probably just keep playing this. It is fun, like the original Dooms. And I'm looking forward to actually getting to play through it now for real, especially now that I've played Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal and can kind of contrast and compare there. But yeah, I'd like to do a full playthrough of Doom 3 at some point, if anyone's interested in that. I mean, I'd do it anyway, even if no one is, but just thought I'd mention that. Anyhow, I've been Shadefire. This is Doom 64. It is available on Steam, as well as the Bethesda store, but why would you ever use that if you didn't have to? And I think it's probably worth it, especially for, you know, $5. And if you're into the old school Dooms. But I'm going to keep playing this, and I hope y'all will take care. See you next time, folks.